Water Tribe are gone. Sokka and Katara are left to look after the village, despite being only children.
Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
You are the most sexist, immature, nut-brained... I'm embarrassed to be related to you!
This is more good character identification. You now learn that Sokka isn't just cocky in his own abilities, but he holds a prejudice against girls and assumes they can't do what a man can do. And you learn that Katara, while not being entirely sure of her own abilities, isn't one to just lie down and be talked down to. These are good, strong character traits that we already know, and it's only been a few minutes.
I'm done helping you! From now on, you're on your own!
Would a couple of good, hearty swings of Sokka's club really break open the century-old ice bubble? Probably not. Aang in the Avatar state probably broke it open from the inside, right? Sokka! Okay, he's a dick to women, and he likes eating. Okay, write it. Katara. She's a waterbender, and, she doesn't like putting up with Sokka's shit. Good. Print. Keep going. Zuko. He's mad. Good. Next. Iroh. He likes tea, and he wants Zuko to fucking relax. Also, Aang getting up with airbending here is a cool comparison to Katara earlier. His is thoughtless, effortless. He uses it for something as simple as standing up. The humor in these first few episodes is pretty childish, and it's a low light for sure. I'm really glad the gross-out humor didn't carry on past this. In this shot, Aang jumps up on Appa and sits on the back of his head. But then, in the next shot, he's sitting on his little hump thing on his back. Zuko's standing out here, in the Arctic, on a steel ship, barefoot. Zuko doesn't have skin on his feet anymore. Aang sleeping shirtless in a tent with an open flap to the outdoors in the Arctic. Aang is really comfortable in the Antarctic in just his normal air nomad clothes. If the winter solstice is in just a few weeks, then it's gotta be autumn right now. So autumn in the Antarctic. I don't know if you're getting away with that outfit, Chief.
But first, I must finish my roast duck.
Why is Zuko grossed out by roast duck? I'll take some roast duck. Alright, back on the topic of Sokka and his view of himself as an idealized man and his role in his society. He's over here talking to actual children instead of his sister that has magical powers.
I haven't done this since I was a kid! You still are a kid!
You can read pretty deep into that line.
You were in there that whole time. It's the only explanation.
100 years. I can't believe it.
This is the reaction of a kid who just lost everyone he knows and loves. It's a little underwhelming, but I really think it would have killed the pace if Aang had a crying meltdown 3 minutes before the episode ended. So, probably a good call. Alright, Avatar, you're not getting away with this one. Would there really be a tripwire here after tens of years? What was the Fire Nation thinking once their ship got messed up? Oh, I better set up a tripwire that's connected to a flare before we leave. He dusts his hands off happily when he's done, only for the captain to yell at him to also connect the contraption to the medieval gate door.